All right, what's going on? Test stream thingy. We're gonna gotta find some music. Maybe I want to share the link too. Ooh, some news going on in my tiny country. I can see. All right, we have to check those later. Let's see. We can listen to meditation thingy. We go with that. Let's go with this. Let's see how that goes. Ah! Ed. Way too loud. Oh, let me pull it back a bit. Yeah, that's... These probably will be copyrighted beats, right? I don't know where to find this music that's not copyrighted. Probably if you search not copyrighted music, it will give you some, right? Would make sense. Would. Alright, let's do that. So, no copyrighted. Got a giant mass on my desk. Everything's everywhere. Craziness, dude. Craziness up in this. Alright, now copyrighted. What is this? Ooh, fell for a demon melodic dubstep. Royalty free. Oh, images. That's not gonna work. Alright, let's see this one. Add. Okay. Good. Alright, that's... Yeah, well, it's not my type of music, but... If they say there's no copyright on it, I'm all for it. No, I'm sorry. We cannot do this. We cannot do that. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not leaving this on. I'm sorry. No copyrighted instrumental music. Let's go. That's an ad. Ad. Damn, man. What are we doing? Garage? Where's that? Alright. Oh, the mic is a bit to the side. Hold on. Put it up in front. Alright. Now the mic's up front. Seems like it's working fine. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get the stupid Twitch link. Right. There's at least one guy I have to send this to. Not my favorite type of music, but fine. How do I get the stupid link? Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna go like this. He's gonna have to figure it out from here. So many things here. All right. Welcome everybody. I have a lot of stuff here on my desk right now. All right. The thing is, I'm planning to do a couple of videos. Today is just going to be a test, okay? It's nothing heavy. So if you here for useful information and stuff, it's not going to happen today. Maybe it's not ever going to happen with me, but especially not today. Okay, this today is just gonna be a chill tryout little thingy. Even the lowest volume is still loud, it's disturbing. Alright, alright. Okay, now I pull it back. Way back. Oh, that was it? That's 2 minutes, stupid. Jesus Christ, man! Alright, we just have to go one of the things that I saved, because this is getting ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, whatever. It's like 12 hours of beat. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so the reason why we're doing this today is that I have a bit of a history with digital devices that I use to draw. So first I had a small Wacom Bamboo. It was really inexpensive, and I just wanted to try out how it feels to do digital art, how to draw digitally, basically. And it was fine, so I liked it, and then I just saved up some money, and then later on I bought I think the next one right after that was a 22-inch XP Pen display. It was an ancient version. It had felt like a glass on where you were drawing on, and it was cool. I really liked it. Like that was the thing that I kind of learned how to. That was the thing that I used the most. I think that's what I can say. Jesus Christ. Like my camera is in the way of everything all the time. Right, what's 125 looking like? What's 150 look like? Alright, 150 is fine. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out this new thing that I have that I'm gonna get to in a minute. So, I started to draw on a 22-inch XP Pen, and that was the thing that I used, I think, for the most time. And I really liked it. The only thing that it had that a lot of people would say it was bad is something called a parallax. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is back to heavy. So the parallax is this. Oh, wait. Pull this down for you guys so you can see what I'm doing. This one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So parallax is basically a gap between the tip of your pen and the line that is drawing. So in between those 2 points. And since it was yeah, that's not good. It was a thick glass between the pen and the actual line. The parallax was big. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just hard for me because I try to use my brain to do useful stuff down here, and it's just not working that way. So the parallax was big, and because of that, yeah, I can just pull this down here. Still too light. Because of the parallax, a lot of people would say that it's not that good of a tablet, you know? Oh, that's just insane. Now that is just insanity. I'm fooling around with Oh, I cannot pull this in. Why not? Word. Word. With pressure sensitivity and setting it up the right way, but it's just... Yeah, I'm not super happy with this. So in the first... Okay, I'm trying to get this out. So first I'm talk, then I draw. Better for everybody. So the first XP pen I had was a 22-inch first gen, and it had a thick glass that you were drawing on. Parallax was great. I mean, it was a big parallax, that's what I'm trying to say, so it was horrible. But I really like got used to drawing on that thing, so I miss it, to be perfectly honest, because the glass kind of thing that you drew on was super solid. So it was never a case when you just scratch the surface or anything like that. It was like, it felt like glass. After a few years of drawing with that, I sold it because we got an opportunity so we could buy a newer version. So I bought the newer version. It's I have it on a monitor arm. It's right here next to me. It's still the 22-inch Gen 2, I think. Giant mass in the background as usual. And yeah, well, this one had a plastic screen. It felt a lot plasticky. It's softer, like a lot softer. So I tend to draw with a really heavy hand, because this is what I got used to. So, oh, let me get my face in the middle. Yeah. So I started to wear down the pen tips, and because of that, one of them got a little edge, and it just scratched a bit of the surface when I was drawing, or maybe not even scratched, but it just left the mark, and I was just furious. Like, I felt really bad, so I had to buy a screen protector on that thing, and XP Pen did not sell screen protector that was for the 22, and it was bad. It was bad. So I have a screen protector on it, but I just have to pull it up, right? For a long time, it should do nothing, right? Oh, yeah, that's the shape. That's the shape. For a long time, it should be. No, this is kind of the shape. Yeah, only for, yeah, it has to stay low for a long time. Let's see. We're getting somewhere, but it's still just switching to full way too early. Alright, I'm gonna explain what I'm doing, but I got this XP. The size is great. 22-inch is great because you have a lot of support for your lower arm and everything. You can draw super smooth from your shoulder, what they say that you should do, from the elbow, not really from the fingers ever. So it was great for a long time. What it's not good for is mobility. So you cannot just run around with a 22-inch screen under your armpit. And I didn't have a laptop. I still don't have a laptop. So I cannot just whip out a laptop, connect to my 22-inch and just start to draw wherever. It's just stupid. It's also on a monitor arm that's really heavy. Sturdy too. But, you know, it is what it is. I cannot just run around with it. So I needed something that was a bit more mobile. So 3 years ago, you have to run all the time, man. Why would you not run? So a few years ago, like 3 years ago? 3 years ago, I think I bought a iPad Pro, like a 12-inch iPad Pro, and it's gonna be a separate video. But I hate Apple from the bottom of my heart. Like, the whole company and their products are just... You know what? I cannot say they're garbage because the thing kind of works, but the way they handle everything is just flaming garbaggio. Horrible. Really horrible. I hate every, like, all the approach that they have to anything they ever do. Like, I'm trying to hold back really on this, what I really feel about this, but it's just that whole company and the way they treat anything is just makes me wanna. Okay, that's getting better. Cry and throw up at the same time. Horrible. Horrible. Anyway, now it's gonna be a separate video. Can you draw on an iPad Pro? Yes, you can. Yeah, I mean, there's a point. So, yeah, it has to be a separate video because I kind of like, I don't have, I mean, I have the hatred in me. I just don't want to do it on a side note. I want to have a full video on that because it's just horrible. All right. Yeah. Let the hate flow through you. But that whole thing just gets us to today. What is supposed to be? Oh, it's a right click and it's a. Wow, this is not how it's supposed to work. But fine. All right, so this got us today. This gets us to today, I guess. Assume, and I'm just a sucker for XP Pen because I just bought their products for so long. Their customer service is so sometimes better, sometimes worse. But I bought a what is that? A 16-inch display from them, which is the Artist 16 second gen, I think that's what it's called. And now I'm setting that thing up, and this is my first time trying to draw on it. And it's been a ride, I would say. It works kind of okay. Like, I have to set up. I got this one. That's an old. What is it? A remote to XP Pen. They were nice enough, you know, to put this one in the new package. So I have a new one too. I haven't set this one up yet. I have. This is the pen case that they have. It's nice. It's metal, some sort of a metal, which is cool. And this is, I was really excited about these things. These are felt nips, that's what I call it. And they are just this, it's not rubbery, it's, it feels like really thick paper, like really hard paper. Hold on. Can you focus on that? Focus! Ah, there's no way. Anyway, it feels like, kind of like paper. Ish, ish, and it's a cool thing. It's a cool feel because it's not plastic. I'm really used to, you know, just drawing with this. What is this music in the background? Jesus Christ! All right, I'm just gonna go with classics. We're gonna listen to God of War. Yeah. Good music. Puts me in the mood every time. Alright, so I'm gonna do a full video on this XP thing once it's set up nicely. But now, as I said a couple of times, it is only a test video, so we're gonna see what's going on. So, okay, it gets us to this whole thing that I'm doing on the screen that you can see. I'm trying to get to the same pressure sensitivity that I had with the other things. And this is way off for me because, as I said, I have a heavy hand when I draw digitally. And these things are not like, this is not set up properly. So as you can see, that was, you cannot see because for some reason I cannot move windows with the pen. Why can't I just pull this? It's not moving. All right. All right, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I think I can show it to you. It just takes a little time. Hold on. Chill. Chill, Winston. All right, so that's the full screen. It's just not really fitting in the window anymore. But it doesn't matter. Who cares, right? Right? Nobody cares. Anyway, so now I can show you the pressure sensitivity curve. So these are the curves that I'm fooling around. And you see, I can't just move this window for some reason. It's just stuck there, but whatever. And so these are the pen pressure curves. And this is how it was set up. So this means basically, this is how hard you push the pen on the screen. And this is how much ink you have from that push. Push. So this is my sketching thing. That's my sketch pencil. And we're gonna try this one. And see, it's just way too dark. Like, it should not be this dark. Alright, there's another thing here. We can just pull this down. So this one is a general thing. So I think it affects like all the pen pressures that you have. Now we're gonna check adjusted settings. Okay, so the light lines are way better now, but it's just still. What I'm saying that it's just too light is that it goes to full black too fast. Like, I'm not pressing real hard and it goes full black real fast. Which might sound racist, but it's not. I mean. Load, load. Oh, loady, load. What if we just take this, like, for a while you're not gonna put anything out? How about that? See, so this setting that I'm doing right now is just goes, what is this? Like 25, yeah. So till 25%, there's gonna be no output at all. That's what it means. Oh no, it doesn't. Hold on. No, 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 no. This is gonna mean that, right? Yeah, because that's the output side. So I can press real soft and then it's almost nothing. But then it just switches too fast. Yeah, just pull it in a corner. Oh boy. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while for sure. Maybe we can check the driver that I got with that I downloaded with you know the word I'm trying to say is just I'm doing something else too, and I don't know. All right, let's switch this to hard. Okay, let's go one back. I also made a stupid change that usually my XP pan, it's just a silly little thing, but my XP pan, the 22-inch, was set up in a way that if I go to the side of the screen, so this was my basic screen, and the XP pen with the drawing tablet was set up that it's an extension on the side. So I got used to, like, whenever I go to the side, you know, I can get to the other monitor. And now for some stupid reason, because this XP is in front of me and my real monitor is behind the camera, I set it up in a way that now they are below each other, like this. So I always try to go to the side and nothing's there because of reasons. All right, yeah. Now we're getting there. Okay, let's just set it back to how it was. So it was kind of like this, right? That was the sketch seal, which is the sketching pencil if it's not obvious. There are just some tiny little things that are just not working the way I want yet. It's annoying. Oh, yeah. Okay, this fixed it. This fixed the whole thing. All right, I show you what I did. Do I have to show you what I did? I don't have to. Jeez, I'm gonna try to go to the side and it's nothing there. So, where's that? Where's that thing? Did it open? No? Am I too old for computers? Okay, so here's the what is that, the driver or the setup that comes with the whole thing. Like you download the driver and then you get this, and you have a pressure settings here. So as you can see, I set it almost to the hardest, and now when I press, it calculates pressure. Before it was here in the middle, and now it gets to full to that hardness real quick. Okay, we can try this one. We can try this, how it feels like. Still, it's too fast. It's going full black too fast. Which again, I can hear how that sounds, but trust me, that's what's happening. Alright, this one's good. So, I'm gonna try my inking. What was it? LB. Yeah, I have to check LB4's pressure curve because this is how. Ooh, that's funky. That's a crazy pressure curve. Oh yeah, that is insanity. There's no way I can press hard enough that it's gonna turn full black. Yeah, this one feels okay. But I don't like the shape, so it's gonna... Yeah, it was a bit of this, I think. Alright, it feels okay. Alright, problem solved. We drink. Then tonight, we feast. Okay, then we're gonna draw some comfy things, which is, for me, probably gonna be profile faces, because that's what I draw. Then I think we're gonna draw some... I show you what I drew. Are there any secret stuff that I shouldn't put out there? Hope not. Hope not. I can still put it on the other screen, right? Right, because I have... now it opened up on a different screen that you cannot see. Smart. Brain stuff. Alright, I'm gonna show you what I was fooling around, like a comfy drawing that I did yesterday. I'm really, really scared now because I'm drinking over my new device and it's just... It's a bag for disaster. So that's a really comfy little training thingy. So you can see the pencil or the sketches down here, and you can see some ink on top. It's not super hard as hands, faces, usual stuff. So we're gonna try to ink this one. See how it goes. If it goes right, well, there's okay. There's a big bump in pressure. So we're gonna pull this down a bit. So this, okay, a little better. So this tablet that I have right now has 16,000 levels, like the pressure level, sensitivity, pressure sense thingy, kind of, 16,000. And I listened to some reviews about this particular device, and people said they have no idea like what the difference is between like a 8,000 levels of pressure sensitivity and 16,000 because they cannot feel it anymore. I don't know. I think it just reached, like, that's also one of those things that once it reaches a certain level, you just cannot go like it this. People don't feel the difference. This feels nice, but I think it's mostly because of the felt tip. It's an interesting feeling. It's an interesting feeling. It really feels like you're drawing. It doesn't have this plasticky feeling that all the others had before. I don't feel like I'm gonna hurt the screen at all, which is good. Because then I can just press harder. It's not the same as I had with the 22-inch XP. Or this 22 Gen 2. But it's okay. It's okay for a first try. There's always a little time to adjust to the new device. What I really wanted to have the 16-inch is that I want to get rid of my iPad, to be perfectly honest, because I want to use that money to buy a laptop. So this, because 12-inch basically is, it's at the edge. So 12-inch for drawing would be like a 12-inch. Yeah, I know. I can hear the clippability. So a 12-inch screen for drawing, let's be specific. So a 12-inch screen for drawing is okay if you can use all the 12-inch of screen. What do they call it? What is the word? It's a fancy word for surface. Real estate, that's what people say. When you can use all 12-inch screen for real estate for drawing, like, it's a really nice experience, but if you cannot, then it's just shite. Which is probably my favorite English word ever. Because it still, at the same time, shows class. If you're not from England, but you still know the word shite. But also, it's a naughty word. Word. It's a naughty word. I also don't know if UK people use, or it's just Scottish people use shite, or Manchester people, do they use shite? London people, do they use shite? Mine Island people. Oh no. Scottish people mostly use it. I think that's the main demographic. I have no idea about these words, I'm just saying stuff. you can get a bit. Hold on. We're gonna need to add it's not stroke. What is it? Ink. Is that ink? Density of the paint. That's what I need. Why cannot I change that? What's going on? Show slider, show indicator. Ooh, no, slider's better. What is this? Adjust the setting with dynamic slider, pen pressure, or stroke speed. Huh. Alright. So how do I do that? Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Copy value, indicator settings. What the fudge cake? No. How do I set it to pressure? Pressure. What? Why can I just... No, it's a slider. It has to be a slider, but why can't I just move the slider? Jesus Christ. Blending mode, color mixing. Alright, I just have to figure this out later. I don't know what's going on with my life. See brush tip. That's the density. Brush density. Wait. What if I just go a little back on that? Can we just add this one? Yeah, there you go. So it's not a density of a paint, it's brush density. So brush density, we'll just pull it back to 53. What if I put it back? Ooh, it's almost nothing. Okay, we'll put it up 100. Still 100. Okay, because it's controlled by the thingy. So if I pull it down, okay, we can get to black. I want to get... See, density can go a little higher. See? Now we're getting the thing that we wanted. You just have to muck around. You just need to get your hands dirty. Right? We're gonna get rid of the other one because we can't change it at all. So who the frick, you know what cares. Alright. Oh, something's in my eye. Ah. Alright, so the pressure still stayed the same, but the density changed a bit, which is great because this is exactly what I wanted. So now we're getting closer to the settings that I'm really used to on the 22-inch XP pen, which is great. Really happy about it. Tiny winnings. Oh, by the way, you should not be this closed up when you... Well, maybe inking is okay when you ink like this. I don't know. What do I know? Probably do everything wrong. Alright, let's see. Because this brush is a special brush because it also has to work as a soft filler. It's a brush called LB6 Sketch. So if you're familiar, there's a guy who opened up Lost Bear Studios. I think it's Dave Guertin. He's the one who opened up the Lost Bear Studios, and LB stands for Lost Bear because he was kind enough to just put out some of his brushes that he's using, because these, I have a tendency, I see a tendency that the great artists don't really care about this anymore. They don't hold secrets or anything like that. They just use the same 5-6 brushes. If they work with line art and stuff. So it's comic book thingy, comic booky kind of looking thing. That's not gonna look nice, yeah. And they just tend to give out these things, or just give these things to you for free. Now the thing is that first time ever, I have a pen. When you turn it around, you can use this side as an eraser. And the thing is that they thought about putting a felt tip into these pens, which is great. What they didn't think about is that this side of the pen is full plastic. Full plastic. So it feels nothing like a rubber or an eraser. So that is horrible. I was really looking forward to use this because, you know, to just have that kind of feeling that you're drawing on paper. Because for some reason people think that that's the ultimate thing that you wanna... Whenever I'm doing digital art, I just wanna feel like I'm drawing on paper for some reason. Even though I can hit, like, undo 12,374 times. Why is it such a big deal that people wanna feel like they draw on paper? Why? It feels like that's the end all be all. Like that should be the goal of manufacturers, that okay, now it actually feels like you're drawing on paper. Why? I really like to draw on glass. It felt like you're drawing on glass. It looked like you're drawing on glass. I was kind of drawing on glass. It was great. It was great. So, I don't know why people want to feel like they're just drawing on paper. This is the best thing ever because I'm doing digital art, but I still don't feel like a digital artist, so I can tell everybody that, oh my god, I'm drawing on paper. Paper. I don't know why people do that. Silly to me. Is this a mouth? Barely. I think we're getting friends. We're getting friendlier by the minute. We're getting to know each other. Even though this is our first night. This is a sickness. Is 16-inch enough? Here we go again. These sentences. So, is 16-inch display to draw on is enough? Feels like plenty, to be perfectly honest. And there are a couple of things that XP Pen can still just work on, maybe a little. Be a little nicer about it. Like cables. Actual cables in the package. That's not nice. They took away the 3-way cable. Why is that not in the bag? Originally, why do you have to purchase that separately? That's beyond me. But... uh-oh. Okay. Also, they have a it's not a stand, the tablet legs. That's how I'll put it, because that's exactly what's going on. So it has legs, leggy legs out there, you see? But you cannot adjust the angle, which is just stupid. Because if you're in the business of like creating what are these called? Displays for artists? Digital display artistic monitors with pressure sensitivity of 16,000. So if you creating stuff for artists, you should know that some of us like to draw on a very steep angle, but the others like to draw on a very... What's the opposite of steep? Low. Yeah, low angle. So... yeah. This thing that... these whole leggy legs can just pick out in one way. And there's no adjustment whatsoever. It's not nice. It's not nice. It's... okay, so on a side note, it's a good angle. It's not a bad angle. It's not my favorite angle. I would set it a bit higher. It's not a bad angle. Yeah, I don't want this to be... yeah, I want it to be blocky. Pixels! Pixels! I like this part of the body. Where the collarbones meet. Top of the sternum. I know my Latin. Oh, these muscles, these two, they have crazy names. Hold on, let me think. They have like the longest names ever, and it sounds like a dinosaur. God damn, I don't remember that. The veins that are going here are called carotis communis destra and carotis communis sinistra. Those are the ones that, if they're blocked, you go night-night. Yeah? Main blood flow to your brain. Coming from those guys. The carotis communis. I want to have a little funk in that nose. Nice cool nose. Alright, let's see if we can fill it up. Let's put the fill in Philadelphia. Let's put the fill in philanthropy. I'm not gonna lie, these felt tips feel good. I hope they're not gonna die on me quick. How many do I have? 3 more. Plus this. Another thing, you know. This thing is really nice. Like you hear that? Yeah, I hear. It's kind of cool that they have this thing, because you can just toss it in your backpack and your pen's gonna be safe, which is great. This is what they had before. Look. Looky, look. So this is what they had before. If you take the back off, you have the nibs here. No felt nibs for these pens. If you take the other side off, the pen is inside. You know why this was good? It's plastic. It's a thick plastic thing. Tube. But it's cool because if you put the cup down on the table, it holds the pen. Another one of those things, you know, that artists kind of need. And with the new pencil holder, although it's nice and it's not plastic anymore, it doesn't have a pencil holder, which is not nice. So, one step forward, one small step backward. I wonder if I just switch to this pen, will it just... No, it doesn't get it. That's interesting. Okay, let's just check. Oh, it's up. Up, it's not to the side. Okay, let's just check if I do this. Anything happens? No? You just cannot... Interesting. It's not feeling the other pen at all. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Also, this is not... It's not supposed to be application nothing. But whatever. This right click is not working at all, bruh. Let's go with I have no idea. Show driver panel. Switch monitor. Absolutely not. What is precision mode? What is that? Save? What the hell? Oh, wow! No way! I have never seen this before. This is really disturbing. I'm pretty much gonna throw up. What is going on? Yeah, how do you think this is better? Let's get out of here. Jesus Christ. I mean, someone thought this was a good idea? You really think this was a good idea? There's no way I can do lines like that. Alright, let's find a place where there are some details. Yeah, I'll just open a new layer, take this one out, and just get in. Try to do this guy. Are you serious? This is the most disturbing thing happened to me today. Ah, this is not happening. This is stupid. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Please, do not do that. What would you do that? Up, 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 it up. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Switch monitor. What is BE? What's BE? Anyone know what BE is? What is that? Ah, it's the brush eraser thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna work either. I don't need that in my life. Alright, yeah, I mean, right click would be nice if it would work, but it doesn't. So, mouse control. Yeah, let's go with left click. What would you do? Because the right click didn't really work. Yeah, it's just nothing. Yeah, you know what else is doing a left click? If I touch the screen, that is doing a left click too. So, I don't need your stupid left click. Your left clicking gun. Left. I don't know. Show driver panel. Yeah, let's try that one. What's gonna happen if I do this? Oh, okay, it brings up this. Okay, that's I know, it can be, I don't know, handy once in every 20,000 years. Alright, let's sketch something and then ink it. So I'm gonna take this one out. There's nothing on this here, so we're gonna check our... it didn't have a shape like this. Yeah. Kind of, yeah. But fat. Okay, good. Good. Draw the best stone. Like, this is the pencil I got him. I got it from that guy. I don't know what's with that guy. I haven't checked his videos for a while. Alright, let's try to sketch something out. I was thinking about, you know, all these live streams are gonna just suffer when I'm sketching, because when I'm sketching, I'm actually kind of thinking about what I'm doing, and when I'm thinking, I cannot talk. So I figured that when I'm inking, I'm not thinking that much because it's a lot lighter thing on my 2 brain cells that I have left. So maybe I will just sketch some things out first, and I will just ink them on the streams. Or the other thing I was thinking about is that I'm gonna record like full drawings and stuff, and just talk under them when I'm streaming. Maybe. Yo, anyone saw Damsel? Because if you haven't, don't. And if you have, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Whenever I see a movie that where the main plot can be undone with like one tiny logical step, probably not a good movie. If the whole plot is falling apart if you just change one tiny little thing, and even that tiny thing will make sense, that's the problem. It's kind of like a problem. This is getting more evil than I intended to when I started to draw this guy, but you know, I'm not fully in control. Sometimes these things just come to life. You know what? It's the music. It's the when you listen to that kind of music for long enough, sometimes you accidentally sacrifice a goat. I mean, I'm sure it happened to everybody. Every once in a while. I like to add another tooth. I like to add extra teeth to the back because it just gives it like a dimension, kinda. It gives depth to the mouth because those teeth are just disappearing. Small, like, yeah, the small tricks that I use. But they always work? Yes, they do. Pretty much. It's funny because the whole pressure thing is not exactly the same as I had it before. But I kind of like this one. All of my tablets so far, they had soul. Not really. They just have a different feel to them. And this one feels like, with the felt nib and everything, feels really okay. Feels good, actually, I would say. It feels good. But, you know, a lot of times, you know, people are just getting into their new device because it's new. It's shiny and you don't see the mistakes yet and the flaws and all these kind of stuff. We'll see. Need to use this for a while to make sure. Yeah, that is just way too much. We're gonna get a bit closer. Yeah, pressure sensitivity here is just not helping right now. Oh yeah, and the whole thing, you know, with there's a touch pad or a touch version of this particular device too. I'm running away from everything that is touch and like a drawing thing at the same time. I don't like those two together. Okay, this is how long I was, like, I showed everything, so I just pulled it back because it just looks ugly. Okay. Okay. Alright, is it kind of, yeah, top and bottom are not matching. Oh, it's kind of okay. What abs? Why is it snapping? Stop snapping. Oh, dude. Whoever invented snapping should snap to the bottom of hell. There's very few more annoying things than snapping. Alright, fuck it, I just leave it like that. I cannot, my OCD's kicking in. Jesus Christ, man, why are you snapping? Alright, it's good enough. Oopsie, that was the eraser. Happens a lot of times. Alright, I'm trying to stay out, not zoom in that much. Because when you're sketching, you kind of be light-handed and see the whole thing that you're doing. Don't, what is it what people do with stone? Eat. That's the word I was looking for. No, so don't carve, right? That's the word. Don't carve in the lines, just trying to be loosey-goose. Gotta open this mouth a bit more. Someone said in a video that I was watching that tiny teeth are just making characters look super creepy. They showed an example and they were absolutely right. It's just horrific. I really like this part of the mouth lately. I usually, like, I'm not used to drawing this part. I just figured out, like, if you make a certain face, these little bulges appear and then they just connect to the chin. So it looks cool. I like it. Alright, it's not bad. Ooh, that's basically one of the coolest tricks that I've seen. It's a very basic, it's a rhythm line, I think. Riley's Rhythm Lines, is that the guy's name? But this one really, really helps out. Like if you draw eyebrows, start it from the edge of the eye and just come in. They always have, look at that. Like this whole thing is just the rhythm of this every single time is almost perfect. I had like, it wasn't a major problem, but every now and then, you know, I just started to draw this thing and I just couldn't find the right rhythm. Let's see now, it looks stupid, but if you start from the edge of the eye, it always feels super natural. And it always fits nicely with the eye because it's just, the rhythm starts from there. Super cool trick. I wish I can tell the name of the artist. I don't remember where I saw this tip. Proko maybe? When they were talking about rhythm lines. The Riley method? I don't know. Anyway, it's a cool trick. So use it. Yeah, the nose is not in the right position now. I'm gonna have to push this back a bit. Structure is one of my worst is one of the things that I don't know. I'm really bad at structure is what I'm trying to say. Well, that too. The other day I was thinking that what is the thing I'm good at? And sometimes I can like feel out shapes. Like nice shapes. And the list stops there. I have a feel for shapes. And that's it. Okay, now I'm trying to feel like way down. I would love to have it a bit higher. I get my other chair. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. The new chair. Maybe I can go lower with this. Get low, get low, get low. To the window, to the wall. Till sweat drops down my ball. Where's the pen? See? If you guys have a pen holder, put it down a pen holder. But since you don't, I lose the pen. Alright. This is too big. Let's go smaller. We go with a few details. I need to have this line because I always have this line. This one is nice to have too. It is a bit too big. Or maybe we can just pull it in the hair. Like real tight. Maybe even lower. Push this hairline back. Get this out all the way here. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't have an ear yet. Who needs an ear? Yeah, I mean, whatevs. It's a good enough of an ear. Veneer. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever that is. You don't have to see that ear. It's actually it's really cool that I can just look up on the main monitor and see what's going on there. Oh wait. View count, we put that on top. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. People used to view it. I think nobody's here anymore. But it's fine. I'm just feeling this out. It's okay. It's just a test, the draw. It's a little test drive. Does this look okay? Yeah, kinda. Alright, what is the time? 22? 22:58. Alright. How long is this whole thing yet? Oh, we're over an hour? Jesus Chrysler. Yeah, I'm gonna shut it off soon. Alright, I want his lip to be busted badly. That's a bad lip bust. Really bad. Ooh, that's open. It's a great fall, bruh. Big fall. What happened? Alright, that's not even a sketch part anymore. It's gonna be ink. Ink part. Ink party. Alright, let's flip it one more time. It looks kinda okay. I don't even need this part, right? This on the other side is fine. That's okay. Is the nose okay? I wanted the nose a bit more pointy. Feels like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. This made him look like a fox. Foxy lady. No, it's not a lady. I just wanted to say foxy lady, but this is a foxy guy. Yeah. Alright. It's kind of okay. Let's ink this. I have kind of a feeling that half of his head is missing. Is this part of his head is missing? Now it's just looking stupid. Yeah, that's okay. It's the hair. It's the hair that is funky. It's not the... See, that's the midline. So it comes in. And it goes up. I have no idea. See? That's the easiest perspective issue ever. Kind of. Is it perspective? Is it just form? Is it just basic learning and... I don't know. Point is, I have no idea about any of these. I really don't. That's fine. We need a neck though. Also, like, these are lately the things that I do too. These little lines. They're really cool lines. See? Oh, this is gonna be cool. And they can turn sometimes. Just continue. They're moving on to a different path in their life. Guys, I wanted to buy a HDMI splitter or extension or anything like that, a switch, because of reasons. And I just walked into the most miserable shop I've ever been in my life. I'm not even gonna say the name of where I found it. but it was supposed to be a shop with office goods, or like office, what do you call this? Like things that you need in an office, basically. Okay, like print paper, photocopy paper, cables, some printers and scanners and stuff like that. And there was, like, you could see the things that were still there felt like someone just left them there a long time ago. There was one of these guys, he just came out, he already switched and stuff, and he was on his way home. I think his shift ended, and I just said hello, and he just looked at me like that was the craziest thing in his day, that a customer actually came into this store. And so he just surprisingly asked me if he could help, and I told him what I was looking for, and he's like, oh, no, we don't have those things here. And I was like, yeah, well, can I just still check the cables? Maybe I'll find something that I like. And he was like, yeah, sure. So he showed me where the HDMI cables were, and he was just, while I was checking the cables, he just came to me and said, like, you should go and check. And he just said a name of another store, and I was like, oh my god, man. You know that this place is garbage. You know. It was crazy. It was crazy. That's what it was. That was ink. Ooh. I can see the surprise in his eyes. I think whoever goes there just lives nearby, and they know everybody who lives nearby already. When he saw my face, he was just still on his face like, what are you doing here, man? Are you lost? Do we need to call someone? Are you mentally challenged? What are you doing here? Are you straight out from an asylum and we need to get you back there? What is going on? Why are you here? And I told him, like, I need an HDMI cable. And he was like, oh my god. It can talk. And it still came in here. With an intelligence that you use to learn how to form sentences and the words. You should use that knowledge to get the fuck out of here, because this place is garbage. God damn, that place was bad. You know what the funny thing was? Like, I told my wife that I'm gonna need an HDMI extension, and it's gonna be, and she asked me, like, okay, like, tell me everything about it, because I'm not good at this whole like, what is that, computer kind of thing. So they're gonna ask me questions I don't know the answer to, and I just sent her the picture, and I told her, like, it's basically an HDMI male to female like extension. That's what I need. Okay, so one side is a girl, the other side is a guy, and there's like, well, good. And she went into this store where people should know what this whole thing is, and they told her they have never ever heard about this before. Now, an hour later, I walked into this store in the middle of nowhere, where, I mean, the cashier was, I'm pretty sure it was a zombie. And it was a happy zombie too. I mean, as happy as you can be as a zombie. I mean, compared to a normal person, looked very depressed, but compared to a zombie, it was very jolly. Anyway, that's besides the point. So, the guy who just came out out of nowhere. I mean, as far as I can tell, I think he was just robbing the store. He had a backpack on. He looked at me surprisingly and stuff, so he looked a little guilty. Maybe because he changed too early and he wanted to just get out, but maybe he was just robbing the whole thing. All like €3 that they made that day. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so I told him that I need an extension, and the minute I finished the sentence, he just looked at me, like he showed me where the HDMI cables were, and I told him like, yeah, but I don't need to change the cable, so I don't want a USB to like a converter. I need an extension, and he was like, oh, male or female, and I was like, oh my god. This guy knows what I'm talking about and still cannot help. That is crazy. And in the other store, there were these people with this crazy amount of, like, this gigantic warehouse where they have all sorts of funky stuff, and they still couldn't help my wife because they had no idea what she was talking about. And here we are. I'm standing here with this guy who's robbing this 200 forints, which is like €0.50 from this place that they made throughout this whole month, and still he knows. God works in mysterious ways. It's funky that I can draw these tiny lines. It's probably because of the, well, 16,000 levels of pressure sensitivity. You know what's not funky? They will never show up on anything. Like if you print, printer will not pick up those tiny little lines. Why would it? You don't have these tiny specks of ink. And if I'm doing it for a tattoo, those things will disappear at the stencil phase. But I'm not doing any of that, so well, maybe well, I'm not gonna print this guy, but later on. Oh, dude, bigger. Ooh. Funky. Nice. Ooh, I'm starting to like this a lot. A lot more than it's legal. Yep. Oh, it's gonna be the best. I need a smaller. I did a smaller brush. By the way, Lost Bear Studios, absolutely go and check it. That guy is absolutely crazy. Crazy. It's not normal. The level of that drawing is just not normal. Yeah, it's, does it make sense? Not really. I mean, these lines, those three. Well, I don't care. Kind of look pretty. They're looking pretty. Those lines are Instagram models. They're absolutely useless, but they look pretty. Yeah, this was not okay. This can be an event when this guy is just open his mouth. If you know what I mean. Look at that. That's a big mouth. That's just way too far. Okay. Good enough. Goody goody. Tooth indicators. Tooth. Alright, I think I can work with this. Feels like we are somewhere. I mean, still. It doesn't feel like a mother womb yet. But soon it will. I just need... I think I'll need like 2 weeks to get used to this tablet in all its entirety. But the 16-inch screen is really good. It's 2K. Okay, that's not the filler bucket I need. Damn it, I had a bucket up here. Where is it? Where did you stick my bucket? Now I have to make a new bucket. Command bar settings. Where is my bucket? It's tools, right? And it's gonna be goddamn fill. And it's gonna be refer only to editing layer, right? Close and fill? What is that? Anyway. Yeah, let's just add this one. Baboo! Yeah, but that's too black now. See. I mean, it's not bad, it's there, but we're gonna need to go a bit easier on that. Because now this one has a texture. A textura. It's not 100% black as this textured kind of thing. Which is really cool. I also this week updated my Clip Studio. Because I used to have version 1. Now I have version 2. I know there's a version 3 out there. But I'm thinking about maybe I shouldn't need it too either. Because if you don't use, like, I don't use fancy parts of this program. I'm not animating, I'm not doing anything super fancy. So yeah, just leave those out there for fun. Maybe I just cut this off here. Oh wait. Yeah. Like that. Make this big. Alright, that's not bad. Okay, and yeah, this can be cut off. Does that make sense? Not much, but it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna go with that. It's fine. Not a problem. It's okay. Right. I'm gonna make this sharper. Giving more of a tooth. I'm gonna leave that there too. Just a random little thing here. Kind of like artifacting, huh? Ooh. Fancy words. Oh. Nice. Yeah, it's around now after an hour. I'm starting to adjust to these pressure levels now. Pressure curves. But once we just set the original driver pressure to hard, I would say almost everything clicked back to how I draw on the 22-inch. It's very close. It's not the same. I still have some adjusting to do, but pressure curve is very close to what I used to do with, which is super nice. It took me around a month to have the same kind of thing with the iPad. Figure out pressure levels and adjust to how to draw on that screen with that pen, which is crazy. Yeah, but this one is okay. This one is really okay. Yeah, hair is coming this way. Yeah, you should have a bit more hair up here, right? Yeah, that's a bit better. Oh, I like it. All the hotkeys that I had are still the same place. They still work the same. As I said, like, as I was saying that sentence, something just gave me a hiccup. But other than that hiccup, yeah, we can have a bit of a mouth there too. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know what kind of prints. Like, I have to create a full piece with this to see how it will look like. Skyrim. Oh, okay. Hey, Kate. Discord? I don't have a Discord. Yo, Kate, can you tell me, you're like the second or third person who's asking me that? Why is it good to have a Discord? And I'm not asking this mockingly. I really want to know. Like, what are the upsides of having? Because there's a guy, Sotap. He's a UK graffiti artist. Super cool guy. And he has Discord too. And I think I was in that group for a while, and it seemed okay to me. It looked cool. People were chatting, sharing the drawings and stuff. It wasn't that toxic at all. It looked very friendly. It was cool. I just don't know. Is that what the cool kids doing today? Having a Discord community? Ah, she left. Kate, I need answers, and you seem like a person who can give them to me. Yeah, we can make it higher. Oh, I saw the thing, like, there was this giant uproar with Clip Studio that they just said that they're not gonna have perpetual, is that the word? Perpetual plans for their drawing program. And they do. So there was a giant uproar about that they wanted to go subscription based. Full. You should never go full subscription based. That's what they said in Tropic Thunder, as far as I can remember. And I checked their plans, and you can still buy full program for money forever, that you own forever. You're not gonna receive updates. I mean, that's fine. That's if the deal is like that, like, hey, you can pay us money, we're gonna give you the full program that you can use it as it is right now. You will always be able to use it as it is right now. But if you don't update, you don't pay a subscription, then after a while we're just not gonna update this version. That is fine by me. That's okay. That's not a bad deal. I know what I get into. There are people who are just creating crazy art with a round brush and that's it. So I guess, you know, I want to be okay. Yeah, this is stupid. I like a little stupid, but it's fine. If you don't know this trick, I'm flipping the canvas because when you look at the picture long enough, your brain is getting used to all the mistakes. So when you flip the image that you're drawing, your brain sees that as a new image and all the flaws are just shining through. And as a matter of fact, traditional artists did that with mirrors. They were just sketching on paper and stuff, and every now and then they just put a mirror at the side of the paper, and they looked at it through the mirror, and then all of a sudden, you know, you can see you can spot the mistakes. People were smart. Most of the techniques that we do in these days are not new at all. Traditional artists use them also. Alright, it's not bad. I mean, for a warm-up and like a feel-out session with this new tablet, I think it's cool. It's not a bad design first try. This was really only about, you know, I just wanted to draw this. I received the tablet on last Thursday, I think, and I had to buy these extra cables for it, so yeah. This was the first time I could draw on it. I'm really happy. I'll come back with a more detailed review, but I think that's it for today. Thanks for joining. Still have no idea what this card is going to do to anybody, but you know, if you say that's the knees bees, I'll believe you. I think I'm gonna have another meltdown slash stream at the end of this week. So on Friday, I think maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday, I'm gonna try to do my best and do some meaningful at that part. But for now, that's it. So go and do something else. Bye bye.